What's going on, YouTube? We are back today with a sports talk, more of a rant about the refs in the Cardinals-Packers game that just happened a couple hours ago. And I was mad at how the refs handled that game at the end. I wasn't even an Arizona Cardinals fan or a Packers fan, as you see right there, right here, Skins fan. So I didn't care about the game. But the Packers were getting some bad calls going against them. So I didn't watch the whole game. I didn't. I was doing other things. Rainbow Six Siege style. But I watched the end of the game. The most crucial point in the game, the refs choked. I mean, they choked. They did not know what to call most of the time. There were, towards the end of the game, there were holding penalties. Didn't get called. There were very clear pass interference calls on both sides of the ball. Offense, not on both sides, both teams on the defense. Packers committed one on Larry once they got the ball back. The Arizona guys were just all over the Packers players, and they weren't calling anything. So, I don't know. By rule, when the ball is in the air, you cannot touch the receiver. Yeah, a lot of that was going on in this game on both sides of the ball with both teams. They didn't call anything. Could have changed the game, the outcome of the game, if the Cardinals get that first down with Larry, the game's over. It doesn't go into overtime. They still win the game because of Larry, but it doesn't go into overtime. And then on the other side, if when the Packers had the ball before they scored the touchdown, there was a pass interference call. They didn't call it. They keep that drive going. Arizona doesn't get the field goal. They score they score a touchdown. They go up by 3. The game's over. So both sides, the game could have gone a lot different if the refs actually made the right calls. Then there was an illegal shift on the towards the end of the game. On the Packers' last possession, illegal shift, which means player wasn't set. Because I don't know why Aaron Rodgers didn't just spike the ball. He wasted a lot of time instead of spiking the ball. He wanted to call a play. So Richard Rodgers was getting set, getting on the line of scrimmage and telling the other guy to back up. He was set and the guy was backing up and they snapped the ball, which is an illegal shift. By rule, the play should be blown dead and it should be a 10-second runoff. Or I think I don't know if the Packers still had a timeout in their pocket or not. If it's not a 10-second runoff, they can call a timeout instead of having the 10-second runoff. But they let the play go, which made no sense. It should be blown down at the second illegal shift, or a false start happens under a minute to go in the game. That's basic knowledge. Well, at least for me, that's basic knowledge. Apparently, the refs don't know this. And then we go into overtime. And I'm going to take this quarter I have right here in my hand. See this quarter? The ref did this. I don't even know how. He just didn't even flip the coin. How difficult is it to flip a coin, ref? Ref. How tough is that? How tough is it to flip a coin? The guy doesn't even know how to flip a coin. Most basic thing just goes up in the air. All you gotta do is just flip a coin, dude. You can't even do that? How should you be a ref? Do you not have a brain if you can't flip a fucking coin? Very simple. Very simple. But no, this guy just throws up in there and just keeps it on tails or heads, whatever it was. And once again, and then when he redoes the coin toss, he doesn't let Aaron Rodgers make another pick because it's basically a new coin toss because it's a second toss. So, refs just messed this whole game up. Arizona still wins, but this whole season, the refs has messed up. Every game I watch, I see the refs just make so many mistakes. Missed calls, or that Patriots Bills game where Tom Brady is rolling towards out of bounds. He throws the ball and the ref blows the whistle because he thinks he's out of bounds, but he's 3 yards away from being out of bounds when he threw the ball. Yeah, that kind of stuff going on in the NFL. It's like these are supposed to be the best refs in the country. These look like high school refs. So are they really the best refs in NFL? Is there some stuff going on paying people off? I don't know. I ain't gonna get into that, but the refs has been terrible this whole season. This whole season. Every game you watch, the refs are most likely going to be bad. And now in the playoffs, they have these all-star crews. I would rather have some college. I would rather have some ACC crews, some SEC crews coming from college and ref some of these games. They do a better job than these NFL refs. NFL refs are such a joke now. They make so many bad calls. So many bad calls. Every game, you'll see so many bad calls. No reason. And they just get to keep their job. No one talks about it. They get to keep the job, and they get paid $100,000 or more each game. I mean, not each game, but each season. And they get to keep their job, and no one talks about it, even though they suck. And shouldn't be in the NFL. People in college should be able to come up and be these refs in the NFL. But these old fuckers get to keep their job, and no one does anything about it. And some of them can't even flip a coin, and they're still an NFL ref. So that's just my rant. I was mad. I was so mad about the refs. It's so obvious, and they just don't know what they're doing. It's crazy. But that's gonna be my quick rant. I'm gonna have a Madden video coming out later today. I don't know what time this video is gonna go up. I don't know what time that Madden video is gonna go up. It's a gameplay. Kirk Cousins, week 2. So it's a good game. Goes in overtime with a walk-off something for one of the teams. I'm not going to say which one. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, share. NFL, do something about these refs. They're killing the league this year. There have been so many bad calls. Too many bad calls. And not knowing what an illegal shift is, it is getting me frustrated some more. I could ref these games better than these fuckers. It's crazy. I'm out. Till next time, as always, do work.